Till last credit here with our latest episode talking TV, film, all things in entertainment. We're joined here by our regulars. Miller, how you guys doing? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Dylan, how you doing today?
Good question.
Okay, it took too long. Will,
The punishment is death.
I am superbly indifferent.
Whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. But yeah, we got a few topics for you guys today, and we're gonna jump right into it. Logan, as you guys know, opened this week. You guys can go over and check out our spoiler review of Logan, where we talk all things Logan. The movie that makes no sense. The movie opened this weekend, and it has officially made some money. It made some money. I know that much.
It made $216 million worldwide, $86 million domestically.
Thank you.
So almost double what it was projected to make.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Dylan. Yeah, it made some money this weekend, and ladies and gentlemen, R-rated movies make money. Good R-rated movies make money. So, yeah, in this also, I just wanted to bring this up as a little bit of a discussion topic. Do you guys think that we'll see, because of Logan's success, because of Deadpool's success, do you think we'll see more R-rated superhero films, or should we see more R-rated superhero films? Dylan, what do you think about that?
I don't think that we should see more R-rated superhero movies, but I think we probably will. Deadpool is the second highest grossing R-rated movie of all time, and it looks like Logan is gonna get pretty high up there also. So R-rated comic book movies make money, and good ones at least. And it seems like I think that DC could do it down the line. I think Marvel will never do it. But I think Fox will definitely probably double down on it, and we'll be seeing more R-rated comic book movies from them.
Yeah, Miller, what do you think? Do you want more R-rated superhero films, or do you want more R-rated superhero films? Do you think there should be more?
I agree with Dylan, and I think on the topic of whether there should be more or not, I think there should be, but just don't, only do it, I think Deadpool and Wolverine were warranted of it, so just do it in that case, and don't just do it for the sake of making an R-rated movie.
Yeah, how about you, Will? Do you want more R-rated superhero films, or do you want it to kind of stay within the PG-13 realm?
I want a superhero movie to be R-rated when it's warranted, when it's needed, when it's necessary, when you can't get around it. You can't do Kick-Ass without an R rating. You can't do The Punisher without an R rating. I don't want people to start with a rating and then come up with a story after, because I feel like in a lot of cases, not every case, but in a lot of cases with Logan, they were kind of reaching for that R rating. And some of the violence I felt was just a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit over the top. And it bordered on cheesy a little bit, and I don't want to see that. Like what happened with Punisher Warzone. A lot of that violence was very cartoonish, and it really takes you out of the movie when you do that. For something like Deadpool, it works because Deadpool is a cartoonish character to start with, but with something a little bit more serious like the Punisher or Wolverine, it feels forced to me, and I don't want to see that. Just make your movie, and if the MPAA gives it an R rating and the studio's good with that, then go with it. But don't sit here and it works the other way too. Spawn in 1997, they shot for a PG-13 on material that definitely should have been rated R. They shot for a PG-13 and it just ended up not working. Okay, so you can't start with a rating. Just start with a character and a story and accept whatever rating is given to you.
Yeah, I completely agree with I echo all of you guys' thoughts, especially what Will just said. do not make a movie. Don't get a rating first and then make a movie. That's a very good point. And I really hope no one follows that. And I agree with both Miller and Dylan. Make it when warranted. There's a couple. I think Fox, they know when to slap that R on. I think they've learned that from Deadpool and Logan. I think X-Force is a movie I want to see a rated R from. Deadpool 2, of course, I want to see a rated R from. The X-Men films, you can stay within that PG-13 realm. I don't need to see lots of blood. I don't need to see Jean and Scott going at it in 50 Shades Grey shit. I don't need I don't need any of that shit.
If I can weigh in, I do need to see that.
Miller,
if you're listening, we need the X-Men. We need that shit.
That exists already. It's a porn parody.
Yeah, we'll save your fan fiction for later, please. But yeah, I don't need to see any of that. And also on the Marvel side, I don't need to see a R-rated Marvel Studios film either. We have Netflix for that. And on the DCEU side, when they actually figure out what the hell they're doing, we'll talk. But and they technically, I guess they already made an R-rated film from the Ultimate Cut, but it's not really R-rated.
That was like a Max Payne.
If Gibson directs Suicide Squad 2, it'll probably be R. I have no doubt about that.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. That's a good point, but we'll see. But yeah, I mean, as everyone said, make it when warranted. Just don't. I don't want to see an over-reliance on, this is R-rated now, this is R-rated now, this is R-rated now. I do want to see more studios taking risk on R-rated films, because if you make a good one, people will come. It's not always, you don't always need to aim for that PG-13 audience. If you make a good rated R movie, people will come. Teenagers sneak into rated R films. If it's interesting to their parent and to them, the parent will come along and get them in. Just make a good... Overall, just make a good movie. And whatever comes out of that, comes out of that. Whatever rating comes out of that, comes out of that. So, moving on to another fucking hard R-rated movie. The latest trailer for Alien Covenant was released this week. It showed a lot more xenomorphs. It showed a lot more connections to Prometheus. It showed a lot more of the planet that we're going to be landing on. Will, what did you think about this Alien Covenant trailer?
I really like the Alien Covenant trailer. I'm really looking forward to this movie. I really like the Alien movies, all of them, even the ones that weren't very good, like 3 and 4. The Alien movies were they were a really, really good franchise, and that Ridley Scott is back involved in it. It's like having James Cameron back involved in a Terminator movie. It just feels right. And I'm looking forward to this movie. I really enjoyed Prometheus, and this movie kind of bridging the gap between Prometheus and Alien. I think it's going to be really amazing.
Yeah, Dylan, what did you think about this Alien Covenant trailer?
I loved it. I think it showed just enough footage to get me really interested. I really liked the first trailer, and I love this trailer. It just looks like Alien. It looks like it's gonna have a mix of Prometheus, Alien, and nostalgia all in one, and I think it's gonna be great. I really hope this will be, well, never mind, The Martian was Ridley Scott's comeback, but I really hope this will be good.
Yeah, personally, I love this trailer. Look, Alien Covenant, I did not like the last trailer as much as everyone else, because it just looked like a nostalgia trip, and I don't want to... But I like Prometheus. I'm one of those few guys who like Prometheus because it was something new in the Alien franchise, and I like the story of the engineers. I like where they were going with that. But this trailer really got me back on board, because it seems like, and Will just brought this up as well, it seems like a very good bridge between the two. And Collider did a write-up. Collider.com did a write-up on their set visit, and that's one of the things that the producer was talking about. I think this movie is going to doing that impossible task of satisfying the Alien fans, but also satisfying the Prometheus fans. And I liked everything we saw from here. It looks very chaotic. It looks very bloody. We're going to be seeing new xenomorphs. I think they're called nenomorphs. It's very bloody. I like, Catherine Waterston looks like a badass. I like the fact that there's no other life on this planet. You see David in there from the last film. You see him walking through some type of, charred, it looks like Pompeii a little bit. That looks great. So, yeah, this trailer, the scale, the scope, I'm really excited about this film, and I can't wait to see what comes next. And if you guys are wondering why I didn't ask Miller or anything, he didn't watch it. So, yeah.
Out of choice.
Yeah. Which is actually kind of smart, because from everything they've released, I know who's gonna die. I can put money down on who's not making it out of this film. So, yeah. But anyway, moving on to, we're going underwater for a second with Ariel and Arthur Curry. Because Zack Snyder today not today, like a few days ago, Zack Snyder on his Twitter released some VFX footage from Justice League, and it shows Aquaman swimming through what we believe is Atlantis. Well, it's probably Atlantis because that's where Aquaman lives. But yeah, it's he's swimming through Atlantis, and for me personally, I thought it looked pretty cool. I really liked seeing. I've been wondering how they're going to animate Aquaman and how he's going to look underwater and what is Atlantis going to look like, and it looks very cool. What really surprised me is how colorful it was for a Zack Snyder film. So I really like that as well. So he's swimming up to some type of statue of some sort, maybe picking up his trident. We'll see in the film. And Miller, what'd you think about this VFX little snippet that we got?
I don't got a lot to say, but I think it looks cool. I like how smooth the motion is. It doesn't look, I'm trying to think of the right word, but I just can't. But yeah, I'm into it. I'm excited to see the final product in the film.
Yeah, same here. And Jason Momoa looks huge. I will also say that. I noticed that. Dylan, what do you think about this Aquaman footage?
I think it looks really cool. Like you, Darren, I was very interested to see how they were going to do this, and I think that thing he was swimming up to is actually, I think his name is Atlan, something like that. He was the former king of Atlantis or something. He was like, Aquaman was like his heir or some shit like that before he died or something like that. Does anyone know about that?
Nope.
Okay.
It just looked like a statue. It just looked like a statue to me. So
he looks. He's some kind of old king of Atlantis or something like that. I'll talk to you. I'll send you a picture of him later. But this looks really cool. Like Miller said, it looks really colorful. I'm really excited for Justice League, and I'm excited. Another thing, I'm excited that they have strayed away from the just Batman thing. Like, we've been seeing stuff from Wonder Woman and stuff from Aquaman now, and just different characters and not just stills of just Batman. So I like that. And so, yeah, I'm really excited for Justice League, and yeah.
I would have said that too, except they released his fucking Batmobile today.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Shit.
And we haven't gotten much on Flash either, so.
Yeah. But, Will, what'd you think about this Aquaman footage?
I thought it looked great. I don't know if I don't know if any of that is Jason Momoa at all, or if it's all CGI. But to be honest, you really can't tell. It really did look natural. It really does look like Jason Momoa. If it's not, if it's a all CGI character, you can tell that they're doing good things with this Justice League. I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, I'm glad that they're starting to promote things other than Batman. And like you pointed out, that's not to say that they're not still promoting Batman, but it's nice to see that they're giving the spotlight to characters other than Batman, because to be honest, those are the characters that I'm looking forward to seeing in Justice League. I'm looking forward to seeing Aquaman. And even though we'll get her movie first, more Wonder Woman. I'm looking forward to seeing the Flash. I'm looking forward to seeing Cyborg. We've got plenty of Batman movies. We've got plenty of Superman movies. Those are not the characters I want to see. These other characters are the characters I want to see. So yeah, I was really surprised at this Aquaman footage, and pleasantly so.
Yeah, I want to see Cyborg. Really looking forward to him. But yeah, moving on to our next topic. Bumblebee, for some odd reason, is getting a movie. For some reason, he is the first one to be getting a Transformers spinoff, because those are a thing now. And he has...
the only one at the end of...
Wait, what?
The only one by the end of them.
Yeah, maybe. But, yeah, he is... He's finally gotten a director. The spinoff has found a director in Travis Knight. If you don't know who Travis Knight is, I believe he's the CEO of Leica Studios, and he is also the director of the film who should have won Best Animated Film.
Whoa.
Kubo and the Two Strings. I really love Kubo and the Two Strings. I don't know exactly how I feel about this. I just don't think this movie needs to exist. I think you could have gone with another character, or just not made a Transformers spinoff at all. Honestly, I don't think every franchise needs spinoffs. But yeah, if he can do something with this, because I'm not gonna lie, Bumblebee can be an interesting idea, because you're dealing with a character who can't talk. So maybe if someone can come along with a proper screenwriter and a talented director, if they can come along and actually make something out of that concept and give us something very unique and something we haven't seen before, maybe it could work. But overall, would rather it be something else. Will, what do you think about this Bumblebee spinoff and Travis Knight being announced as the director?
I fucking hate it. The entire idea, like you pointed out, not every franchise needs a shared universe. Fucking Transformers shared universe is fucking retarded. I have zero interest.
Dylan, what do you think about this this Bumblebee spinoff with Travis Knight?
I do not fucking care. Like, remember that time we had that joke or whatever when Will didn't even know a Bumblebee spinoff was happening? I do not fucking care. And Kubo might be a good movie. I don't fucking know.
It's not.
But
It is.
I could care less about a fucking Bumblebee movie. I could care less about another Transformers movie. I could care less about a Transformers spinoff. I could care less about anything that has to do with Transformers that isn't, and that has to do with that universe, that Bay universe or whatever. I have no idea why they're making a Bumblebee spinoff movie. I think it's the stupidest fucking thing.
Because
I have no
money?
idea why you would make a Transformers spinoff movie.
Because money?
Transformers, it's not like the Avengers. You don't...
The last one made $1 billion.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like the Avengers where you can have a solo movie for Captain America or
Well, they think
Iron Man.
What Dylan's trying to say is that an Iron Man movie is different than a Captain America movie, and they're different than an Avengers movie. It doesn't matter how many Transformers you have in a movie, even if it's just one, that's still just a Transformers movie. There's nothing different you can really do with it. That's what makes the idea just so fucking retarded.
Yeah, it's fucking retarded, and this idea itself just pisses me off. This movie, I don't even think this movie's ever gonna get made. So, but
Like
whatever.
most of the shit we talk about.
That's like that. No, hold on. It's like Paramount. Honestly, it's like Paramount trying to create a Star Trek shared universe and having like the Chekhov standalone movie. Well, not Chekhov, unfortunately.
God
But
damn.
the Sulu. Oh my God, we're doing the Sulu standalone movie. No, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck about Sulu. Nobody even gives a fuck about seeing a Spock standalone movie. Just make a Star Trek movie every couple of years and shut the fuck up.
That didn't even work for them last time because it didn't do that well.
Check off. Oh my god. Very poor choice of words, Will.
Yes, very, very poor choice of words.
Peace, Anton Yelchin. We really miss you. It's a testament to the job he did that Chekhov was the first name to come to mind.
Miller, what do you think about this Transformers thing?
I agree with what everyone said. I get why they won't make it, whether it'll work out or not, but I mean, Travis Knight, yeah, he could do a good job, maybe. I didn't like Kubo, but it had that sort of like, it had like the hero's journey storytelling, which I assume they want for the Bumblebee movie, whatever the hell they'll do with the story in that movie.
It's about him learning how to talk. It's just going to be him going to a speech therapist for 2 hours. It's going to be the King's speech of... You know what? I kind of want to see that now.
The King's speech featuring giant robots directed by Michael Bay. Yeah, that's a winner.
I kind of want to see that.
I agree.
I have a voice.
I'll say.
I'll say. That'd be great. Yeah, moving on to our next topic. Is Black Mask in Gotham City Sirens? Find out next time on Till the Last Credit episode.
Does anyone care?
David Ayer tweeted out a picture of Black Mask. And everybody, of course, you know, he's directing one of the DCEU's many ventures. He's directing Gotham City Sirens. Everybody assumes that Black Mask will be popping up in Gotham City Sirens as a villain or as the main villain. If you don't know anything about Black Mask, his name's Roman Sionis. He's a very, very bad guy in Gotham. He's one of Batman's villains. He's part of Batman's Rogues Gallery. I think he's a very interesting part of his Rogues Gallery that I don't think has been mined yet. They tried doing it with Arkham Origins, but if you've played the game, you know how that turned out.
That didn't work out very well.
If you play the game, you know how that turns out. So yeah, I've been wanting to see this character on screen or in some type of animation because he missed out on the Batman animated series. He popped up in one episode of the Batman animated series, but it was shit. Yeah, but I want to see this character on screen one of these days, and maybe you know, Ayer can turn himself around from Suicide Squad and deliver a good antagonist for these ladies. I know Catwoman and Black Mask, they have some issues. Catwoman actually murders Black Mask in the comic book. Spoilers, sorry, it's an older comic book, but yeah, I want to see that rivalry come to stage. So. Miller, what do you think about Black Mask possibly joining Gotham City Sirens?
Well, I want to see Black Mask on screen. I was really excited to see him as the villain in Arkham Origins, but they fucked that up right up. And so, yeah, I'd want to see him. I just feel like in this, we just get featured in this movie, given DC's track record, especially the villain. But I'm curious to see on the route they go with. I'm surprised he isn't in. I mean, they already have Deathstroke in the movie, but I'm surprised he isn't in the Batman. To be honest, since Ben Affleck loves crime.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe he was, but then.
Yeah, he could have been at one point or another.
Yeah. Will, what do you think about Black Mask possibly joining something? What's this movie called?
I'm with Miller. I like the idea of Black Mask. I think he's a really interesting villain. I would like to see Batman. I would like to see Batman in a Batman movie tackle a smaller threat. He's not Superman. He's not, Wonder Woman. I don't need Batman to be in a universe altering fucking movie. Or even one where the plot is to blow up the city, which, Christopher Nolan used fucking twice. I would like to see just a straight crime. I would like to see just a straight crime film for Batman for once. And I think Black Mask would be a really good character to do that with. They kind of did that with The Dark Knight, but then, the Joker is very over-the-top character, and Black Mask isn't. I would like to see them, scale Batman back a little bit, and I think Black Mask would be a good character to do that with. I don't give a fuck about Gotham City Sirens, so if that's the movie he's in, then fuck him.
Yeah, he will. He will be rumored. He's rumored
fuck everybody
to be in that
involved in that movie. Fuck everybody involved in that movie. Because, goddamn it, Warner Brothers, do something with your A-listers before you start all this fucking side projects. I'm sorry, I hate to fucking give the edge to Marvel for anything, but Marvel didn't come out of the gate with fucking Ant-Man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he's rumored to be in Gotham City Sirens, I'm sorry. But, Will,
yeah, I know.
Dylan...
Give a fuck about that.
Dylan, what do you think about Black Mask possibly being in Gotham City Sirens?
I actually think it's kind of a cool idea. I think I don't really give a shit about Gotham City Sirens, but I think Black Mask as the villain would be kind of cool. I would have liked to see him in a Batman movie, but that's probably not going to happen now, so I'll take what I can get, I guess.
Yeah.
Never settle, Bill.
Yeah, let's,
What? Did you say never settle?
Never settle.
Yeah. Moving on to, because if you settle, you get things like BVS. Ha! But, yeah, moving on to David Ayer's next film, that actually might be good. Bright. Bright is going to be, it's a very... Yeah, it's Max Landis. It's a very big move on Netflix part. I think they bought this film for $90 million. And Bright stars Will Smith. It stars like Joel Edgerton. It has a script by Max Landis. And it's directed by David Ayer of Suicide Squad. And not Training Day. He wrote Training Day. No, yeah, he wrote Training Day. And what am I thinking of? End of the Line. What's that movie with Michael Pena?
End of Watch.
End of Watch. Thank you. Yeah, End of Watch. We got a 30-second trailer during the Oscars for this film, and I gotta say I was really blown away by it. It looks pretty good. We got a little small snippet of it. The movie doesn't come out till December, so that's probably when we'll get more footage. But yeah, I'm really excited about that. About this, I like the mixture of like this procedural situation, but also with fantasy, and you have a cop lifting up a sword. That was a very good shot. So yeah, I'm really excited for whatever this film's going to turn out to be. Matt Landis wants this film to kind of be his Star Wars, and I'm very much looking forward to whatever his Star Wars would look like. So Dylan, what'd you think about this trailer?
I thought it was really interesting, and it looks really cool. I love the idea of David Ayer doing a sci-fi fantasy film. I don't like Max Landis, but whatever. Looks cool. It's got Joel Edgerton and Will Smith in it.
Wait, Joel Edgerton the monster?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the orc.
Oh.
Some of the scenery kind of looks like Suicide Squad. Am I the only one who got that?
No, yeah, the trailer looked it looked a lot like Suicide Squad.
Yeah, but I guess I think that's just David Ayer's style. But yeah, it looks cool. It could be really good. Maybe it could sell me on Max Landis. I hope David Ayer can make another good movie after Suicide Squad and Sabotage. Oh God.
I thought you were saying Sabotage was a good movie.
Oh wait, he directed
no,
Sabotage?
I'm saying that. Yeah.
Holy
he wrote
shit.
that movie too.
Fucking David Ayer.
Wow. Will, what do you...
Street Kings.
I actually heard Street Kings isn't bad.
It's like, it seems like it's kind of in that reign of like, this movie shouldn't take itself seriously, but it kind of is, which doesn't work. But that was just me, maybe.
Yeah, I gotta check that one out. Will, what do you think about this? Did you see the Bright trailer?
I did not see the trailer, no, so I really don't have an...
Way to do your homework.
As far I know I'm terrible. But, you didn't watch the Prometheus trailer, so fuck you.
That was by choice. I want to see the movie before I see the movie.
At any rate, you're way not to see that trailer. I just didn't see this one.
It was as simple as closing my eyes in the theater. It wasn't that much out of my life.
I do like David Ayer, but yeah, I still have a bad taste in my mouth from Suicide Squad. And seeing him do... What I like about David Ayer is, movies like Training Day and End of Watch and, those street-level crime movies. So for him doing another sci-fi action movie after Suicide Squad, yeah, just it doesn't really interest me. I'm sorry, David Ayer, but it doesn't, and you're a pussy, so.
I agree with that.
Ooh, shots fired.
Oh, okay. So yeah, moving on to our last and final. What?
You didn't ask me about my thoughts on the trailer.
I didn't. Oh, Miller. I didn't. Oh, sorry, my bad. Miller, what did you think about the Fright trailer?
I thought it looked cool. I'm into... Yeah, I agree with you about wanting to see Mac Landis in Star Wars. David Ayer, I'm hoping he can make a good movie. Not too sure about it because it looks similar to Suicide Squad, and I think kind of that like that fantasy, or how you described it's kind of like out of his element. So I'm interested to see how he'll do here. So hopefully he does better.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I want him to make a good movie because I think he has potential. So yeah, moving on to our final topic. Tropic. Tron.
Our final topic!
Tropic Thunder. But, Tron 3 is getting a reboot for some fucking reason. It's not even Tron 3, what am I talking about? A Tron reboot is coming with...
A third Tron movie.
Yeah, a third Tron movie is coming with possibly Jared Leto starring in the starring role. From what we know, this is according to the Hollywood Reporter. From what we know, the new project will not be a direct sequel and is being built out of the source code of the deleted Tron 3 script. So Leto will be playing a character from that script, and he was a key player in that script, and we still don't know whether or not Joe Kerensky is coming back, or whether or not any of the actors will return from Tron Legacy. Miller, what do you think about this idea? It's
just so stupid. Yes. Because I mean, I'm not against Jared Leto in a Tron movie like a lot of people. I mean, they wanted him before for it, and I was like, okay, sure, sounds cool. But it's just, why make a reboot instead of just making a third Tron movie? It literally makes no sense because the director wants to do it. I'm sure the cast.
Damn it, I forgot her name. The lead female actress.
Olivia Wilde.
Yeah, Olivia Wilde was way on board. She was ready.
Yeah, and so is Garrett Hedlund, I'm sure. And I'm sure since Jeff Bridges came back after 20 or so years, I'm sure, because obviously he's going to come back. But yeah, I'm sure they'd be into it, and it just kind of baffles me why not just make a third one. But it is what it is. Maybe this is actually just going to be like they're trying to make do like a Blair Witch thing where they're going to make a secret sequel to it, and Jared Leto was in that script, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, Dylan, what do you think about this idea?
I basically agree with Miller. I don't know why the fuck they wouldn't just make Tron 3. It literally makes no sense at all why they would reboot when they could just make Tron 3. But I like the idea of Jared Leto being in it, and that interests me because I like Jared Leto a lot. But this is something that's he doesn't usually do. He doesn't really. Suicide Squad was his first blockbuster, and so
trying to get on the Disney train, probably.
Yeah, but I don't know. Could be interesting, but I don't know why the fuck they're rebooting it.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about this news?
Well, I'm on the same page as everybody else. I think it's fucking retarded. Especially since, okay, Hollywood likes to throw around the word reboot even when it really doesn't apply. Okay? I have a feeling that, like, this is still going to be Tron 3. It's just not going to involve the Flynn characters. So they're going to just call it Tron, and it's just they're going to call it a reboot, even though it's not going to be. It's just going to be basically like almost like a spin-off. But I don't think it's going to share continuity, at least not directly with the first two. So I don't think it's. I'm hoping they're not remaking Tron. From the information available, this doesn't sound like a remake. It sounds like they're just retooling what was Tron 3, and they're calling it a reboot because they're fucking retarded, and they seem to think that gets people in the seats, even though what it really does is just piss them off at this point. But
some people don't even know Tron Legacy was a sequel. So
yeah, well, and I didn't at first either. When they first started talking about it, I thought that was going to be a remake, and then when I found out it was a sequel, I was like, oh, I'm on board.
Oh yeah, I just thought people thought that was the first thing of Tron ever.
Oh yeah, I don't get that, because when I was growing up, when I was a kid, fucking Tron was my shit. But whatever. So yeah, I mean, I think this movie could be good. I think calling it a reboot is a mistake, and certainly if they just name it Tron and not Tron some shit, I think that's going to be a mistake.
Tron
some shit.
It really should be called Tron : some shit.
Some.
But wait, are we all on the same page of anticipating Jared Leto trying to put himself into a video game?
Holy shit!
Yes.
I didn't even think about that. Fuck. He just goes to an arcade with the first Tron game and just shoves his head through the screen.
He ends up killing himself. We never get another Tron movie.
It's like, well, we were going to make Tron 3, but then Jared Leto killed himself. I mean, the rest of the cast is still game, but who even cares at this point?
But yeah, me personally, look, I think this is what are you doing? I mean, you have a director that's game, you have actors that are game, and you shut the project. Like, Tron 3 was a few weeks. I think Joe, the director, said it was a few months away from actually getting started.
Yeah, they shut it down in June. It was going to shoot in September, I think.
Yeah, so, and then they're just like, oh, we're going to reboot it, because I think this is another franchise that Disney can mine, and it's something that's completely theirs. Like, why don't you just go after... go back after it? Because Tron Legacy, look, was it the best movie in the world? No. But it was spilling out with potential. It has a lot of...
It had one of the best soundtracks ever.
Yeah, and it has a lot of loose threads that I really want to see tied up. So, I want to see this story continue. You can bring Jared Leto in, but allow it to be a sequel. And I even heard the animated series was great as well. I think it was called Tron Revolution or something. It ties. Yeah, it ties.
Yeah, there was like a graphic novel that did the same thing, and then there's a show.
Yeah, and it ties into the movie very well. I heard that was great. So yeah, I want to see this world continue, because Tron is full of possibilities, and we also might get to see Jared Leto shove his head through an arcade screen. What else could you want, man? So that was our podcast for today. We just covered all of our topics. So I don't. Fuck. I'm sorry. So yeah.
You have that through a video game too, Darren?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'm trying some stuff. What did you guys think about all the topics? Please let us know in the comment sections below. Also, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. And if you like hearing us talk about TV and video games and movies, please hit that subscribe button. We just recently posted our Logan spoiler review, where we're talking all things spoilers for Logan. And we also posted our review for Kong Skull Island. We'll have a spoiler review coming this week when all of us get a chance to see it. And either this week or the next week when all of us get a chance to see it. And yeah, that's about it. So, Dylan, where can people find you?
At OGMGB at OG_MGB on Twitter and Instagram.
Will, where can people find you?
Facebook.com/WillAvidCritic. That's Will with one L because I'm fucking unique. And on Twitter @WillAvitt, AVITT. And yeah.
And you guys can find me here at Till the Last Credit and at Darren Leslie Jr.'s Reviews and at Darren Leslie Jr. on Twitter. So with all that being said, this is Till Last Credit, and I'm joking. I'm not going to forget you, Miller. Sorry, Miller.
I wasn't upset. I was wondering, like, did they actually forget or like?
No, I was doing it on purpose. Miller, where can people find you?
Miller Farrell on Twitter, and if you've seen Logan, the first tweet is for you can. Or if you, I don't know what I was saying. If you've seen Logan, yeah, go check out my Twitter page, and there's a tweet you'll actually get. If you haven't seen the movie, then you'll just be like, what the fuck are you talking about? But there you go.
Yep, and with that being said, this is Till Last Credit signing off.